US 421 South.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this week there was a huge auction, huge 2-day auction down in Kentucky. As you guys recognize in the first clip, crossing over the bridge, I go to this sale every time, whether that's bidding online or in person, just because it's a huge 2-day sale. This time I did just end up bidding online. I knew I was going to get stuff bought, but I had stuff to do here. And I mean, there's a buyer's premium in person of 3%, a buyer's premium online of 5%. So, I mean, just a 2% difference. So I just paid the 5 and said, screw it. But yesterday was the first day, so Friday, and then today, Saturday, was the second day. And I went down this morning and picked up what I got yesterday, but today there wasn't really anything that interested me. But yesterday was like parts tractors, non-runners, just junk. And today was the nicer stuff. So I got a couple things bought yesterday, and honestly, it was a super good deal yesterday. But before we get into today's video, I need to read a Bible verse for you guys. And today it's going to be coming out of Psalms chapter 27, verses 13 and 14. And it says, I am certain that I will see the Lord's goodness in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be courageous and let your heart be strong. Wait for the Lord. That Bible verse is verse 14 there is super touching verse, because just, whatever you're going through in life, whether it's good or bad, just wait for the Lord, because the Lord will do wonderful things. You just have to wait on him, because he is working in your life, whether you feel it or not. He is, and you will recognize it and feel it sooner or later. But yeah, that's a very touching verse. Study on that Bible verse, Psalms chapter 27, verse 14. Super good verse there. But yeah, so the auction I went to, I go to it every time, spend a lot of money. And this time I only got one load bought. I mean, they're still selling right now, but I honestly have spent pretty much all my money, because I got some other tractors I got to pick up and still pay for. And then I got a big show that I'm going to be broke at as well. So hopefully I make a lot of money there, because hotel rooms have went up like crazy. And then my fuel bills and all that. So I watched spending my money so I could still pay all my bills and go that route. But I'm going to roll some footage now of at the auction yard, and then I'll pick you guys up and show you what I bought. Bunch of junk around this joint. I better get out of here before I waste too much money. Tried to buy that yesterday. Bad motor. But I got a load. I'm already loaded. Better go on home. Show you guys what I bought when I get on home. As you guys seen, there was a lot of junk there, a lot of good stuff as well, but I maybe showed you guys like a quarter of it. There was tons more stuff. There was probably 2,500 pieces there, and 2 of them are mine now. But yeah, so what I got bought, as you guys can tell, 7000 series Alice and a little mini skid steer. I did get a Case 1816B skid steer bought. As you guys know, I did just sell a 1816C that I drug out of a lady's barn and got it running. So I figured, shoot, for 1400 bucks, what's another little one. But this one I bought for salvage. I don't know nothing about it. It's missing the seat here and then the side screens as well. So I haven't decided, or I don't know anything about it. So I'm not sure if it's going to become a runner or a parts machine. I'm going to look into it. And if it's going to be simple to get it running, then I'm going to get it running and sell it the way it sits. But if the motor's junk, then I'm just going to part it out and go that route on this thing. But it's got a few flat tires, and the bucket is ginormous and junk. So it's not really gonna bring too much running anyways. But I don't know, I'm gonna put it on Facebook the way it sits for like 2,500 bucks. See if someone brings it to me. If they do, it's gonna leave. If they don't, I'll part it out or look into it and get it running. But next up is a 7020 Allis Chalmers here. This thing is one of the last ones built, and runs. It runs. I'm not gonna say, well, I will. It's a hard to start one. They took like a can of ether to get it to run because I thought it moved, it drove, but the cable must be shot because I couldn't get in high or low. I mean, I could, it just wouldn't engage. So I think the cable's shot, but it took like a half can of ether, so I'm guessing there is no compression whatsoever. But it does run. I've seen it run, and I mean, everything functioned except for the high-low cable. But this thing, I only gave 2,500 bucks for it, and it is honestly pretty nice. The sheet metal anyways. The grill's a little rotted out, but they're all like that. I mean, it's still straight though, and then the hood panels are pretty good. But yeah, this little thing runs. And another thing that caught my eye was 3 remotes. Normally you'd find the 3 remotes on like a 7080 or 7060, not normally on a 7020, so that's surprising. I mean, the drawbar ain't even got too much wear on it. But yes, Stadium Lights. It used to have the remote mirrors, but they already robbed them. And yeah, looks to be, oh yeah, they replaced a lot of new lines and a lot of new cables actually too. And they must have just did all that, and then the motor went to crap or something. It kind of sounds like it has a bottom end knock. But I haven't really messed around with it too much. But I mean, for 2,500 bucks, I got a bargain for something this nice. And it's even got a cool straight pipe. Heck yeah. I think it's like a 5-inch or something. But yeah, that's honestly the cheapest I've ever paid for a running 7000 series Alice. So I'd say done pretty good. Because normally non-running, I get about $3,000 to $3,500. But this one is kind of rough once you get around the edges. Looks like they didn't probably clean out the cab too well. And yeah, but I mean, it's still intact. It looks good on the outside, so I'm definitely gonna make quite a bit of money on that deal, which I'm excited about. Hopefully I make $1,000 off this thing too by not even touching it. But if no one bites at it, then I'll look into it. But it's pretty late now, so I guess what I'm gonna do now is just go inside, relax for the rest of the evening, and then I'll pick you guys up after church tomorrow, and I'll get everything unloaded off here and tell you about the plans for the 7020 here, because as you guys know, there's another 7020 right here. So I'll pick you guys back up tomorrow. like that, 7020's off the trailer and the skid steer's off the trailer as well. The other skid steer, as you guys seen in a long time ago that I hauled in, I lifted it just fine with my skid steer. This one is so awkward because of this big heavy bucket that I had to put a chain on the back here so it wouldn't teeter-totter and fall off my forks. But yeah, I guess if you guys want to see any more videos on this Case 1816B skid steer, make sure to stay tuned to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and there will be some more videos on that 7020 coming out very soon. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel if that's something you're interested in. And yeah, that 7020 will be parted out. So if you need parts off of this 7020 right here, make sure to stay tuned to the channel, as everything will be for sale. And yeah, the only thing that probably won't be for sale is the injection pump and the injectors, but everything else is up for grabs at this time. So if you need anything, shoot me an email and we can go from there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video of me hauling in more junk. I need to stop it because I got too much to tear apart, but gotta spend money to make money. So I'm gonna just keep on spending it, even though I keep telling myself I'm not going to. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And I guess I'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.